on here earlier. We've got there's no top wicks on gold on the 1 hour, so we're gonna have to see how this thing ends up playing out. But I don't think I'm gonna be interested in. I don't know if I'm gonna take any trades today. I was really putting some thought into this last night, and I thought maybe I sit on the sidelines and watch gold, and if we can break out again on these daily highs, and a nice healthy push into like 1840 would be good for gold, and price really pushed up here and just consolidated off of yesterday's move. So I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get too technical and crazy today because it's NFP, and like I said, I've seen the most wild moves off of this news, and it's just I may be willing to execute on the pound depending on how this price action sets up too, but we're gonna see here. It's only 7:14. We have to see what's going on.
The whole market been preparing for NFP.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what time is NFP news? Would
I
it
guess
be
in the next
15
60 minutes?
15
Yeah.
minutes? Okay.
Yeah. 16 minutes to be exact.
Oh, what's up, Caleb? How you doing? Are you here? Caleb just kept quiet.
I think he said something.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
Probably not going to trade today as well, but I'll at least be watching.
Yep.
Tanner, how many people ask you about crypto if you had to say, like every day in the comments?
Too many.
You should
Here's the thing though.
apply-
I don't know enough about crypto to talk about it. That's my thing. I literally don't know. I don't understand it. I don't understand the technicals or the fundamentals behind it. I don't get it. I don't study it enough. So I owned crypto back in probably, let me think here. I had to have crypto back in, let me look at the monthly chart or
in
weekly.
2017.
Probably 2019, 2020. Probably 2019, 2019. Because when I was messing with it, it was pretty low. It was after the first big pop to 20,000. But yeah, I mean, technically, does it look good? Yeah, whenever price pushes up and consolidates on anything after an impulse and consolidation, that's typically healthy for whatever you're trying to trade. So higher timeframes, I would say it's consolidating and it's going to chop around for a while. But ultimately, I think we go higher. And I like there's probably a lot of value with blockchain technology, but I just simply don't know enough about it. Someone really smart to listen to talk about it is Michael Saylor. That's a good listen. So someone says what's up?
Everyone's just trying to buy Doge token, and a lot of people are going on Robinhood buying Dogecoin thinking it's Doge token. And I'm just like, yo, they're two different things. And they're like, well, how do I get Doge token? And I'm like, bro, I'm banned from a lot of these platforms. So it's like, I don't even think I'm going to be able to, buy into it. But I know Whiplash talks a lot about it. I've been trying to at least get him to text me or DM me, and he's silent. So he just wants to stay anonymous.
Bro, all the cryptos are basically just pumping dumps. Like, they've been promoting the big people, all the billionaires, they're putting so much money into advertising and promoting Bitcoin because they got millions and billions behind there, and they have to be ignorant. And like right now for all the cryptos, price defines the value. Later on, when everything settles and like there's no buyers and stuff, value will define the price. So price will be nowhere where it's at right now at Bitcoin. It'll be way lower.
Here's the thing. Bitcoin is a non-correlated asset. It's perfect for times right now. I used to have this thought process that Bitcoin was going to crash and, all these things were going to happen and this and that. But after you watch the companies that buy these, the kind of people that talk about crypto, like I said, listen to Michael Saylor. You taught an incredibly smart person on Bitcoin and blockchain and all these other ideas. Having a non-correlated asset is something you want right now. It definitely plays a role in a portfolio. Go look at it compared to gold. Look at it compared to silver. Look at it compared to the S&P, the Dow, whatever you want to compare it to. Not only did it outperform everything, but it doesn't move with anything else, which makes it healthy to have. So the technology is definitely valuable. And then you have other central banks that are talking about putting it on. You have companies, big companies putting it on their balance sheets. And then you have central banks talking about a digital currency. And it was even brought up to the Fed, I think, in the last Fed meeting. It's interesting. I'm not convinced that Bitcoin's going anywhere or a lot of cryptos. I just don't know enough about it at all. So for me anymore, I realized that I never really probably have I ever studied Bitcoin for 100 hours? No, not like I have gold and silver. So I don't know enough about it to say it's gonna do this or the other. But so it says I was in a gold trade earlier in the morning. Yesterday, got tired of internet problems, got out right before it took off. Couldn't believe it. Yeah, gold was great for us yesterday. Freaking ripped out of there.
I'd say the crypto market is a lot like the OTC market back in 1999 to like 2009, 2010. The OTC market, like you could put stupid amounts of money in some of these pumps and you knew you were going to make out great just because that's what everyone's eyes were on, Now it's this crypto thing.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of traders then, like when you had just in the .com boom, and it's easy. People just buying the dip, buying the dip, buying the dip. But then you have to know when to pump the brakes, because when that dip doesn't buy anymore, which crypto could, Peter's right, crypto definitely could. There could be a massive correction in Bitcoin. Why not? And if people are
100%.
there trying to buy the dip on it and they don't understand the fundamentals behind it, they're just going to get destroyed on that dip every single time. So there, you have to weigh out your risk and your reward, in both directions. And who knows? Anything can happen with it. I don't know enough to trade it. I think maybe I traded Bitcoin 4 times last year, 3 times, maybe. And then this year I haven't taken a single Bitcoin trade, so I don't plan on it either.
Honestly, I'm done with Bitcoin. To make money, you got to have a decent amount of money in there if you're trying to trade Bitcoin. Like Simon's got like 300K just in crypto. I mean, in my opinion, I'd have a stroke every single night before I went to sleep.
Yeah, it's definitely not the market for me. What I do is just literally stick to what I know. If it's not broke, don't fix it. And it just doesn't make sense to me. I don't need it. I don't need to trade it. I'm not going to trade it or invest in it. Like I said, I was in there a little bit ago, not a long time ago, but a few years ago. And yeah, it just not the market for me. Looking at the dollar too, this is pretty interesting. What I really want to see next week is if we can keep below these daily supports in here, like 9,900-ish. The dollar should end up breaking these lows down here and having a nice drop again. We really need to get back down to these weekly lows, and then this thing's going to have a multi-year collapse. Back to the 2014 lows. Should be interesting.
Bro, I can't wait till silver just skyrockets, man. Like it's taking a while for this inflation to kick in.
It's kind of nice though, Peter, because imagine if it just ran all crazy and parabolic like Bitcoin did and then just crashed after it. Yeah. I like how it's these higher time frame consolidations on it. This is pretty nice. I like what it's doing here, higher time frame. We could probably, I don't even know, that's when these weekly candles start to get creep up on the highs like this and close bullish into these highs. Same thing's gonna happen over here probably. And this price is gonna rip later this year to like 35, 40 bucks. And by the way, I put something out in a Telegram post, and there was, I was like 35, 40 bucks, and people are so impatient. Like, I'm talking within the next 6 months, then all these crazy numbers get thrown out, like 5,000 bucks an ounce and just craziness. And everyone does realize that to get to 100 bucks an ounce, you have to pass 35 bucks first. That's typically how that works. So I just kind of track everything like as it's happening real time. I don't try to put a crazy number on anything. I take it one day at a time, one level at a time as it breaks out. It's the best way to do it.
Day by day.
Yes, sir. Day by day.
Bro, the funny thing is, either we get a depression or the dollar crashes. If they raise interest rates, we get a depression, and they can't, right? So either let the dollar crash. So anyways, it's a win-win. The Fed cannot do anything. They're stuck.
Yeah, I don't think short-term rates will rise, but long-term, they're gonna have to. 100%. It's just not a good situation all around, though. Like you said, it's the Fed's really just strapped right now. And especially if they do this idea of more stimulus is just freaking outrageous to me. Just so stupid.
They're just kicking the can down the road.
I was reading this news article yesterday, and there was dozen companies that had, or businesses that had a job fair, and literally I think they said 12 people showed up, if even that.
Yo,
no
I think
one-
I read about that too.
Yeah, it's crazy. No one wants to work.
Yeah.
Got EDD. Paying them more than what they make while working.
In South Carolina, just cut all that stuff.
Damn.
I think they're done doing government assistance and all that because they need people to go back to the job market, or their state's pretty much fucked.
Yeah, a lot of states will be. So we're creeping up. It's 7:30 now. We got 4 minutes for the news. So we're just gonna see how the market will digest news. There's a 99.9% chance we just are not gonna trade today. And we're just kind of on here talking and seeing what's gonna happen with this news. But we've had a good week. Literally all week we've had some fire trades in here. So we're gonna just be patient, because I'm not. What I don't want to do is end the week on a bad note and then go into the weekend just thinking, why did I make these idiotic trades today? So it's better just to sit on your hands, be patient, and wait. So like if I was gonna play this news, there's two easy ways to do this. You just literally put a buy stop or a sell stop on either side of this stuff. And if it rips up, you're gonna cash out. And if it breaks down, you're gonna cash out as well. But you would have to have a stop loss in place and everything. You've got to be able to have some risk tolerance to do that. I'm not going to. But next week we'll resume all the live streams Monday through Friday like normal, and we'll just continue to catch some good trades. But we're gonna see here. We got 3 minutes, 2 minutes till news.
Yeah, I trade very lightly on Fridays because my contracts they all expire at the end of the day.
Yeah, typically like for us in this market, Thursday and Friday are the best days to trade. the volume in there is so, the volume is so nice on Thursdays and Fridays. So like my week will start out slow. Monday, Tuesday is pretty slow. And then, yeah, you take a look just at yesterday's move, for example, you just get some insane movers late week that happened in here. It's crazy.
I still got to get my brokerage account for MetaTrader 4 situated. Stuck between two brokers right now. I don't know which one to go with.
Yeah, I get a ton of questions about brokers too, but I don't like talking about what people need to do for taxes, and I don't like talking about what broker people should use, because if anything goes wrong in either one, I don't want it to come back on me. So
Pay your taxes quarterly or just yearly?
yearly.
Oh shit.
Oh, that was a nice reversal.
Let's see what happens. 1 minute to go.
What I think it can happen, it can take that low out. Take out
NFP
down.
about to blow people's accounts.
uh, let's see what happens
the
here. Yeah, this thing's probably gonna rip out of here.
I just blinked. This shit went. Let's go silver and gold.
Tana,
Yeah.
would you like to see my chart?
See your what?
My chart, what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, we can look at it. Oh,
Oh my God. Just hold on, hold on.
look at GJ. Oh my. Two things. If I would have put a sell stop here on GJ today, I would have this at break even and see if it'll fill this range. And like I said, if you put a buy stop or a sell stop on either side of gold today, you were gonna cash out.
Dude, Tanner, I'm up 600 pips on NAS right now.
Nice.
About to break.
Tana, just hold on. Let me log in from my computer so that you're gonna see what I'm what I'm looking at here.
Dang, that stuff is taking off, dude.
Damn.
Yo,
Yes.
gold, silver.
Imagine having that buy stop there like I was talking about, dude.
That'd be crazy.
This is what I'm talking about. Look at this
Oh
thing.
my
Ripping
god,
the
Oh
1840.
my.
bro.
Silver's ripping too. Look at that. That's nice.
Dude, I'm up 1,000 pips right now.
See, look at GJ. It filled the whole range. Perfect.
Yo, Tana,
Yeah.
you want to see my chart?
Yeah, send it. I'll look at it. We can pull it up
Oh.
on here.
All right, let me pull it up on here.
So the dollar
Just-
should be melting right now. Oh, dang, the dollar is getting hammered. Sheesh. Knew it. Knew it. You know,
Let
we
me show
talked
you-
about,
Okay,
So-
go ahead. Finish up.
I was gonna say, we talked about gold in the beginning of the week. We were just talking about gold yesterday in the Discord, and after we traded this, let's see, yesterday. I mean, this was after we got our gold trade. Somebody says knocking out gold today. This gift. Yeah, NFP sends gold through 1800 this week. This was 2 days ago. I'd say that's through
This news is
1800.
really, I haven't seen this type of move in a long time, like literally. On gold or NAS like that, I have not seen that big of a move.
Yeah, the news this year hasn't affected the market as much as it normally does. All
Tanner,
that. What's up?
let me share my chart. I want to show you something. Don't worry, I know I can share it from here already.
You mean like you want to share the screen?
Yeah, I want to share my screen. I want to show you
I-
something.
I might have to stop recording if we do that.
Oh, no, hold on. Then I'm going to send it to you then instead.
Yeah,
Hold on. Let me send it to you.
that's an insane move. So 1840 today. This is a huge washout too. And I was looking at the CTFC reports earlier this week, and I was looking at where hedge funds were adding on the short side of gold. We'll have to see next week how the contracts are looking, but I don't understand what these people see when they're looking at this chart. No way I would be short on it. Not a chance. Yeah, so the way of trading like news like this, it would be like typically our same kind of trades that we would take. But it's just a little more risky. It gets so crazy. Yeah, this is 130 pips.
Tanner, quick question. It seemed like a pretty decent idea to have a stop on either side of those and just delete the other one. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Like have the same, maybe even a tighter stop loss and just wait for the direction.
You can 100% do it. It's just really the discipline factor for me. That's all. Spread gets you look at your spread right now on gold. I bet it's jacked. So
yeah, give me a second.
It's 4 pips right now for me, over 4.
Well, I think the whole whipsaw thing kind of thing that happens during NFP is one of the reasons, like what Tanner just said, spread. And I mean, it just picks, what if it picks you up in 2 directions?
Yeah.
I mean, so you want to be very, very cautious.
For sure. My spread's like almost 7.
Yeah, the spread jack. I'll talk about the spread jack from last year, but this is your EU. You in this right now?
Yep.
Oh my God.
But I didn't want to talk about it because we're not trading AU.
Oh, bro.
I mean, I've been talking about the same thing on my Zoom. I mean, EU has been bullish. Like you always tell them when they ask questions that everybody should have a bias before you actually have a bias, then use a model and then catch something. What EU just did, it just went, it was been stalling at London low, the low it created by London during London session, and that's where it stalled.
Mm-hmm.
And during NFP, the whole thing just took off. And I was like, wow, that's one of the reasons why I was telling you that I'm expecting gold to hit up to 1840 because I was looking at all of them to go in the same direction based off of the patterns they were creating.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's NFP, but I try as much as possible not to call anything on NFP days, to be honest. If I want to take it, I take it on my own, not to call it for anybody. Because NFP, bro, this is crazy.
Oh my God. What a move today. That is absolutely insane.
Yo, send me a screenshot of that that chart. I'm gonna throw it up in the chat.
Which one of them? The EU?
No. He's talking about gold.
Okay, perfect. Look at that candle. Oh my goodness.
NFP. What a day. Look at it. It's still going too.
You know, yesterday I was talking to Caleb. I was telling him, I was like, Caleb, you know what? Push this market. I guess that's what he's doing right now. I was like, Caleb, push this market, let this market move. And then look at this. I think by 1840, I think it's going to stall there. Once it gets there, it's going to stall. That's what I think. That's what I'm expecting, though.
So what was let me look at what the numbers came out to be.
We didn't even check the
Oh, I
numbers.
knew it. They're terrible. Unemployment change, terrible. Unemployment rate, terrible. Average hourly earnings, who cares? Non-farm employment change, terrible. Unemployment rate, terrible. Not surprised.
America, terrible.
Yeah.
But I think this stimulus that you're talking about, if they keep doing that, it's just gonna be bad for the economy. It's just gonna make the economy worse. The economy should be recovering, and I mean, the way I look at it is maybe that's why the dollar is down. I'm looking at it that America, it shouldn't be that way. We should be thinking of how to recover. And I mean, people will not want to work when they know you're going to send them stimulus checks. And what do you expect? And they'll file for unemployment. They're not going to work.
I don't think the Democrats want us to recover. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I'm in just a stock trading Discord, and almost everybody in there was just waiting for their stimmy check to dump it into just more stock. They weren't buying groceries or anything.
But guess what? Your country loves you, man. Country loves you. Here, we don't see shit. We don't see anything. Nothing. Can you believe that our president was actually appealing to terrorists to let us breathe? Can you believe that?
Yo, Trap King, what kind of government does Nigeria have?
Bro, man, it's crazy.
I've heard it's crazy.
I can't even defend my country because I'm like, are you serious? The president went on Twitter. He hasn't come on air. He hasn't held a press conference. He went on Twitter and tweeted. And it was like bandits. It was appealing to them to let us breathe. And I'm like, excuse me, sir. You are the commander in chief. You have the army at your disposal. You have the force at your disposal. And you're appealing to terrorists? Like, seriously? And you know where they are? Man, it's crazy. They're kidnapping the whole population. Not just bandits.
I fought with some Nigerian fighters in Iraq.
So
what did you say?
When I was in Iraq, I actually fought with some Nigerian fighters. We had some that I served with.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, somebody says if you can't defend us, don't defame us. But to be honest, it's just the plain truth. I mean, I've been on this Zoom a couple of times where we know what's happening in America. We've heard people say, "Oh, Biden this, Biden that." I mean, if it's a spade, you call it a spade. I don't like dwelling in I try to pretend and all that. If it's not good, man, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. There's nothing to pretend about it. I mean, the whole country, everybody. So I read somebody said Canada is the next Cuba, and I'm like, the whole Nigeria is already heading to Canada. Everybody's leaving the country. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And it's so bad that the inflation is really eating the economy, eating it. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. Is that bad? But people are not seeing it yet. People don't see it yet. They think it's a joke.
yeah. Yep. Well, we have another good update on gold, and then silver is obviously going to be breaking out with it. Dollar's doing what we wanted to do. GJ broke out. I didn't trade it, but we did talk about a break below these lows, fill in this range in the beginning. The market just gets rattled during these times, so looks like GJ's about to melt off more. But yeah, I mean, this would have been the ideal range and clean GJ move today. But right, Jay, you caught the GJ sell stop off of this idea.
Yeah, when you were talking about how GJ isn't necessarily as aggressively affected by this NFP thing, I just set a smaller stop, and
Nice. So you cashed out on that move then?
yeah, pretty
Nice.
standard. Once it dropped,
Good
just
stuff.
in and out.
Somebody got scammed into making money. Imagine that. Another scam. Oh, look at GJ. Another scam.
So it's official. You're the chief scammer.
Hey, Tanner,
What's up?
that's Tim. I know, I just got $2,100 on this gold.
Nice. Good stuff,
I
brother.
had to set up whether if it was gonna go up or down. I had to already set up ready. And depending which direction it was gone, which it did, went up, I clicked buy, then before, had it gone down, I had already ready to go sell. So thank you.
Yes, sir. Good stuff. 2,100
I'm
bucks.
out. I'm out. Not gonna be
Nice.
tempted.
That's it. No more trading for you today. You're
No
done.
more. No
You're
more.
done. Get off of my Zoom. You're done. No more.
In other words, you scammed another person.
Until I get home.
Good stuff though. Just don't give it back. We want to make it as hard as possible on the market.
If I die today, I'll die with a smile on my face.
There you go, brother. Good stuff. They say money's not everything, but it makes you happy. Look at that. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. See, my idea behind this was that this would be more of a daily play. You have clean daily range above the previous daily high and these daily highs. Your first stop would be 1826, but we know that NFP is going to push this market. So more so up towards these weekly highs is where you're going to see price go today, probably. So we might see price have spikes to 1852 or something like that. So it makes sense. You know, we're getting close. We're already pretty close to it. So gold did, you know, it did as I anticipated, but that's nice. What I would do there is just typically like any other day, we would have just literally, you know, like I said in the beginning of this, you would just mark up your levels here. Know that you don't want to sell gold because fundamentally we understand, you know, where we're going with gold. So these the buy stop above these highs, or even for NFP, a sell stop below these lows, both made perfect sense. Both made a ton of sense. So yeah, I guess we had some people, even though I didn't trade anything, you still had some people making money. So I made 2,100 bucks off of this. Trap King, he can pay for my parking ticket.
Yes, sir. But it's official. You're the king of scammers, you know.
Oh, I know. Look, people just get jealous and they start saying things that sound good to them, I guess, to make themselves feel better. I don't know. It's the internet. Can't get too involved.
Yep.
All right, then I gotta head out. I got boxing right now.
All right, brother.
See ya. Peace, trapping. Peace out, guys. Take care.
When are you gonna go pro?
Some boxing. I don't.
Man, that sport is not for me, you know. Not for me.
Oh. See, I did minimal boxing. I did not. It wasn't my thing. Judo and jiu-jitsu was just what I did my whole life. I say my whole life. I played a lot of rugby too since 2015.
My whole life, I just played football.
Yeah, I was playing a ton of. If it wasn't judo and jiu-jitsu, it was rugby for me. So just mix of the three. Then my body got old on me, so I couldn't do it anymore.
You can still play judo.
No.
Most of the people I play with, they're in their 60s and 70s, and they're still scary.
Oh yeah, I have. My dad is 53 now, 54, 53, and yeah, he tries to get on the mat, and he actually last year we were on the mat and I mean, literally barely fell and broke his femur in 2 places, tore the labrum off. It's just, dude, it can be, you just get into sports like that, you're going to deal with injuries. I ripped a hamstring off of my bone last year. Had to go. Yeah, that was
What
terrible.
the hell are you guys doing? The only people who get injuries like that around here are the rugby players.
Bro, when you're competing, you know, then you've got to train like you compete. You got to go at it. That's just how it was.
Damn.
That thing felt terrible when it ripped off. And then I was too stubborn to go to the doctor for like a week. And I just tell myself it's gonna heal up, and it just was not feeling better. And I was like, yeah, I gotta.
You say your dad broke his femur?
Yeah, he broke it in 2 places.
Oh, that's terrible.
I've never heard of those kinds of injuries. Sorry, broken femur in judo.
I've never heard of it either. I've done it my whole life. I'm like, I don't understand how it even, if you would have seen what happened, you'd have been mind blown. I mean, nothing crazy, nothing was even happening. I mean, literally barely fell on the mat.
Wow.
Brittle, he's old.
I kid you not. Most of the players I'm with are north of 50 and we go full on.
Yeah. What belt are you right now?
Black.
Oh, nice. I have my 2nd degree black belt in American Jiu-Jitsu, Japanese judo, and Japanese judo. Japanese
Nice.
jiu-jitsu.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, black belt is everywhere.
Well, they just give them out in some places.
That's why I will always walk around with my head down, because you never know who you're gonna run into nowadays. I ain't trying to get beat up out there.
10 years.
What's up?
Sorry, 10 years ago, an elderly Japanese fella joined our club. So I thought, I'll take it easy on him. I'll take him out in the mat as a matter of introduction. The next minute, he threw me 6 times.
Wow.
Every 10 seconds, he planted my ass in the mat effortlessly. Now, I haven't been humiliated like that since, well, never actually. And so the next 2 minutes I went full on and he threw me 4 more times effortlessly.
We had some pretty insane people. So I have my black belt under a US Olympic coach, and I did some training with a Nigerian. He was from Nigeria, just big old burly guy too, and he was somebody from the Olympics there or something. I don't know too much about him, but dude, there's some insane people out there. You think about some of these people, it's like, dude, I've had the just rolling with my cousin too. He owns a Gracie school, not owns it, but runs it in Arizona. It's just dude, their technique is just incredible. Some of these people out there. It's like I rolled with you know who Eddie Bravo is, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I rolled with his 2nd black belt last year. This guy must have tapped me out 5 times in 10 minutes. It was insane. There's some of the people out there, they're just, when that's what they get to do for a living, I don't expect anything less out of them.
Yeah. It's it keeps you modest.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. You got there.
Oh my God, dude, I met Helio Gracie, and right before he died, dude, he was an old man, dude, and this guy could just destroy people. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. Yeah. My cousin, he's got to roll with him quite a bit because he's out at his Gracie school. My dad did as well. He rolled with Hoist, I think 3 different times, and it's insane the level these people are on. It's crazy. You think you know something, and then as soon as they grab a hold of you, you forget everything you know. It's really weird how it works.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, my teacher was Hoist's training partner, Valdo Lima in Long Beach.
Nice.
And yeah, the people I got to roll with just through him and meeting everybody, it was just insane.
Yeah, it's a good time. Definitely keep you, at the end of the day, definitely keep you humble at the end of the day. You know what's possible out there. So
Yeah, but my injuries in Iraq, I was in an IED blast on my shoulders. I've had 2 shoulder surgeries, so I could not. There's no way I could ever go back to it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a little different.
God bless you, man.
Yeah. Appreciate your
that's crazy.
service.
Appreciate your service.
Thank you.
Is this what NFP is like every month?
Dude, NFP, like I said, I've seen some NFPs, a wick down 100 pips, a wick up 100 pips, and the rest of the day it just ranges. I've seen price go up 300 pips. I've seen price melt 300. You never know. If you can gauge the economic data, how we came on here. Like I said, I've seen this in my personal life. All these places can't hire people. This is what I think is going to happen. And you can put together some quality thoughts about things, but at the end of the day, you just never know. NFP might be a quick move. It might be an all-day runner. You just literally don't know. So that is why when you get those trades, or like any other day, we got our trade yesterday. It's close it, set it at break even, and leave a runner to capitalize on the bigger move. NFP is no different. You never know. You don't know where the thing's going to go. Like, look at that breakout above those 15-minute highs we talked about. That's, a 220 pip move to the upside. It's crazy. Just we never know what it's going to look like.
Because of the randomness of NFP, my paper trade, I didn't trade real this time, I would have gotten in at 17.4, and my target was 1837, and nailed it.
There it goes.
So,
smashed it.
Someday when I have the confidence to do that more often.
See, now the idea is to just show up same time every day, take the paper trades, and then build some consistency over the, a few weeks, few months, and then switch to real money and use 0.01, 10-cent pips or lot sizes. And that'll keep things from spiraling out of control. Because what happens is a lot of people, they either skip the demo money, or when they get out of, they win a few trades, and within 2 weeks, they think they're ready for the real market. And then they go in there and it is a complete shutdown because you didn't know what it was like to trade real money. You didn't understand the emotional attachment that came with it. And then once it actually happens, people they get pretty nervous about it. So you just got to find that balance to take the demo, long time, real money, small lot sizes, and then just take your time with it. Let it go. Because look, what is one trade in a day going to do for you? It's realistically, it isn't going to make you rich. It's not going to make you poor, but it'll build some confidence for you. It will do that. And I don't know. A lot of people think they're going to go in there, hit a home run, and flip an account to 3 million overnight. It's not the reality of trading. And anyone who put in the time and years, actual years, like hundreds of hours, we're talking thousands of hours, they understand that, but other people don't. I had this person I was working with probably 2 years ago, a little over a year ago, and he was talking about took this decent amount, took a smaller amount of money to like 25K, but did it in good fashion. It wasn't anything crazy, over leveraged, and then got cocky at the end, and then over leveraged on some trades, and it only took like 3 or 4 trades to wipe out everything that was there. It's like, and I always preach it, just don't get arrogant, keep the same risk on the table. Everybody has to go through it. Everybody will go through it. Everybody will blow the account. People think they know more than people that have already done it. It's just human nature. It's all right. It's just a learning process, but can be
Bro,
cursed.
that stuff happened to me when I just started trading.
Yeah.
And I put like $160 in my account, and I was with one other company. Within about 3 to 4 days, I grew. I was like, damn, man, I mean, I was taking trades from the educators there and all that. So I was like, okay, fine. Now I'm making money. So what I was gonna do next was up my lot size and make more money. So I didn't know how to count pips on gold, and then I put in a trade on gold. I wanted to put a 30 pip stop loss, and I counted it, and I wanted to put like 3 pips is 30 pips is like 1800 to 1803. That's 30 pips. But then instead of me to do that, I put it at like 1830, 300 pips. Bro, I couldn't sleep at night. The market was going against me. I couldn't see my stop loss on my MT4. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Bro, I got a magic call. My whole money, I was like, what? And that's when I knew that, bro, you need to go back to school. Go back to school. There's a lot of work to be done.
Yeah,
That was me.
it can be crazy sometimes.
But then I keep telling people the day my life got changed was in August that same year. I had just $7 in my account. I will never forget that experience. And I told my broker that I was never going to put any money inside here anymore. I wasn't going to put money again. And I said I was going to deal with 0.01. And I couldn't even believe it with the whole discipline. And that's when I started learning discipline. I was able to raise that account to $100. I was like, okay. That happened in about 2 weeks. I was like, okay. And then I started. And what if I told you that till today, it is that $7 account that was a foundation of where I make money from today. That was a foundation.
Oh, I believe you. You probably cashed out. You get out of EU yet? Or are you still in this?
No, I'm out. I got to the Fibonacci of 1.5 and I got out.
Trap king, trap king. I was gonna bring something up too while we were talking about this. Oh, I was just gonna say how the discipline and actual like psychology behind trading, it's literally the most important part, yet no one talks about it. You just watch all these
True.
people on Instagram that they would rather post about how much money they made, and then it's like, well, let's see how much you lose the next day, you know. A lot of people
Yeah, I
don't
mean, most of those
talk
people don't
about the
post.
reality.
That's the truth. They don't. And I think that thing is everywhere because even in books, the richest men in the world, to be honest, when they're talking about how they made it, they are not going to tell you how many times they fell. Hardly will, because if they tell you how many times they fell, you won't even try. They only tell you some. That's what I feel. That's my honest opinion. So it's left for you to find a path for yourself and try and make it work.
Yeah, everyone wants to show the good stuff, but no one wants to talk about reality. Dang, gold made an absolute rip today, huh?
Gold. Oh my God.
Bro, I got this dumbass in my chat saying, bro, what are you talking about? Gold moved. It didn't even move.
This
I'm
is
like,
this is the thing. People will read on an app that they're right, that it moved 1% in a day or 0.5% or 0.2%. They don't understand that when you have leveraged money behind this move, this is pretty significant. Because this 1% move right here on gold, which over 1%, 1.5% move on gold right here on your account, the percentage that could be is insane. So a lot of people, they don't understand. They're just ignorant to the fact. They never done the research. They don't know about trading and again, that comes with people, you know, it's just human nature. They don't get it.
bro, he's just spamming my shit. I'm literally just about to block this guy and kick him out. These people have no lives, bro. If they actually got on a call and listened to what's being said, they'd be like, oh my God, like maybe I should actually partake.
Yeah, that'd be quiet the whole time.
Exactly. Everyone's an expert on subjects they've never even researched about.
True.
It's a social thing now. Everyone thinks they have to know everything. It's like someone asked me about Bitcoin earlier, and I'm like, I don't know enough about it. I'm all right with saying I don't know something. I'll learn it, but I don't know. People just can't eat their ego nowadays and just say I don't know. It should be more normalized to say you don't know. People should probably just say that more.
I mean, it's just about. I learned a whole lot of things when I started trading. I mean, it's not everybody we pay attention to, because some people, if you pay attention to everybody, you get messed up. You will get messed up. I mean, you could know stuff, and then there's some other person somewhere because of the hype and everything. I mean, there's this guy I used to see on IG. They call him the millionaire rich kid or forex rich kid. So one name. I saw the stuff on IG, and this guy always posting cars, money. Then he holds a computer, holds MetaTrader 4 with no markup, and then he tells you that I just made money.
I've seen him on YouTube before.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's funny.
Bro, he just always say, bro, I just made this, and you be like, wow, and there are a lot of people running after him. Look at that gold I told you, 1840. I was expecting some reaction. It just got into a monthly zone. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna do anything with, like you said, the money made the money get out. So on Monday, we'll start looking for what to expect. To be honest, one of the beauty about trading is if you can have a bias, it's going to be a lot easier. If you have a bias, if you know, okay, I'm expecting a buy, it will be the patterns, you will see them clearer. But it's when you do not have a bias, that's where there's a problem. I remember yesterday we're talking about how GBPs were gonna go to the upside. One CG you go up, one C, and some of those pairs go up, and then some of them went, some did not, some stayed consolidating, and then look at what happened today on NFP. Just look at that.
Yeah,
Can you imagine?
The dollars can hurt.
1832. Gold just dropped 80 pips. Can you believe that?
I wouldn't be surprised, to see this thing close all the way back in its range and then rip all the way back up. You know what I mean? NFP's crazy.
So, I mean, the market is going to settle now. The market just got settled. So,
yeah,
fast moves are false moves. That's what I know for sure. When the market gives you fast moves like that, chances of it taking everything back is quite high. Good. Just look at that.
Yeah, this is healthy for gold though. Nice daily breakout, another daily candle trading above here. Breakout of this this down channel here. This is interesting here.
Yeah, this baby can actually go down to 1820.
See, because I was thinking of break to hold this 1760 support as well, and to have a break back above like 19 into 1840, 1850, like I've been saying. These are some pretty significant moves to really make gold look more attractive again, And as well, we've been really tracking this. I mean, these monthly lows down here, back to the daily higher lows. These ideas were pretty easy to see going into this. Not sure why people are short on this. I wonder how many people were shorting gold today that got just destroyed.
I mean, that's why they always say never trade in the middle. Never
Yes.
trade in the middle. You're expecting the market somewhere, the market went there. This market could easily go back to where it took off from. Easily.
Yeah.
One second, let me go back to and see. So
Dang, I wish I could have made $1 million today.
your broker would have sent you a mail like God did to saying. Like, yo, Tana, unfortunately, we can't work with you anymore.
Yeah.
So this 1840 that gold just got to. Remember the other day we were on Zoom that we were talking about the overall bias that wanted to see gold go to like was it 1640, or there was a particular price range we were talking about. I don't know if you remember then that day that we talked about it on Zoom.
Yeah.
That we said we wanted to see gold get down to about 1650 and 1550 thereabout and all that. I don't know. A lot of things could just happen. Maybe we're just about to get that move. We can't say. Maybe this is just a start.
I think with more stimulus talk and the reality of the data that came out, as well as the technicals, I don't ever want to see gold come back down here again.
Okay.
I don't want to, because then that means silver's going to drop too. I don't want that to happen either. Come on, Trap King. We can't speak like that around here. We got people with money in these things.
Oh man. Oh
Dude, this
well, I'm just looking at what the market is. The structure has been created. That's what I've been looking at.
this silver weekly candle looks nice. This is gonna be a nice close if it closes this bullish.
Yeah, if he closes that bullish, it's gonna be nice. But if he doesn't, then we're
Same
gonna
on
have a
gold.
problem.
Yeah, same on gold. Gold, if gold can hold on, if everything can just hold on to its gains today, and the dollar can close below this weekly low as well. It's gonna be nice next week.
I asked this kid if he knew what leverage was, and he sent me 3 question marks. It's the same kid that's been spamming.
Some people shouldn't be trading.
I don't think some people should even be allowed to use a computer.
Wow.
Bro, it's
Wow.
nonstop. It's all
I didn't
day
see that
long.
coming.
I need like an AI bot to like throw these people out.
Wow.
Oh, I had to step away for a minute. My bird was hollering for me. I went up there. I went to see him just now, and when I go in there, he says, "Hi, boy." What did quarantine do to some of us? Bro, I'm stuck with a bird now that's going to live for 80, 90, 100 years.
Wow.
You said 80?
Oh, dude, the oldest one right now is like 110.
Oh
Things
my
average
god.
lifespan is at 80, 70, 80 years.
What? Like seriously?
Wait, how old is he
Some
right
are
now?
Yo, that bird might end up living longer than you. You're gonna have to take care of you instead.
Oh, I know. It's gonna be not good.
How old
My
is the
granddad-
bird now?
He's 21.
He
Old
gets-
enough. He's old enough to drink.
My granddad had one who lived into his 90s. He had no feathers left, and he used to say, "One more feather and I'd fly." Something you pass down to your kids.
Yeah.
I gotta fire up this computer.
I mean, we had a good week, an amazing week. If you just say it's a good week, people don't understand how good it was. We had an amazing week. Kind of went wild this week.
We've been doing pretty well over the last, honestly, the last few weeks, few months on the streams. I seriously, I mean, every one of them have been recorded, and I think we've taken realistically 2 trades that lost over the last, for sure within the last month. That's pretty good.
I wish I could get this crypto off this damn exchange. It's up to 1,600 now. It was $600 like 3 weeks ago. It's the one thing I hate about crypto. Fuck.
Yo, Tana, I gotta head out.
All right, bro.
Yeah, I have to be with the missus, you know.
All righty. Well,
All right,
I
guys,
guess I will
take it
see
easy.
you.
See you later tonight.
I will see you. Well, we'll trade again Monday.
Yes, sir.
All right, bro.
All right, take it easy. Take it easy, team.
Hey, Tanner,
What's up?
why didn't you trade this morning?
I don't know.
You just felt like sitting back. I didn't trade neither. But
Yeah. I mean, the two trades were there, the breakout on gold that we talked about, and then the GJ sells as well. I had a good week, so there's no point in me losing money on the end of the risking to lose money the last day of the week.
man, I didn't expect gold to do the same thing it did yesterday.
Yeah, like I said in the beginning of the stream, I expected a big move today, and yeah, I'm not surprised that it's negative news for the US dollar. But yeah, overall good movers. We had a good week this week.
I'm just wondering how today is going to be.
Oh, yeah, you haven't even started your trading, huh? 10 minutes till the open.
Yeah. I don't really do any prep work on Fridays. I just kind of wake up and see what's popping just because everything's expiring. Last week was nice. I don't really trade on Fridays, but after last week, it was kind of made me want to just take real small position sizes just to give me something to do in the morning on a Friday. I've been up since like 5:30 a.m. Been sleep. 6,100% versus 5,800%.
Dang, the S&P bounced this week. Nice.
Yeah, I'm honestly shocked it's this high.
Dude, I seen this funny meme yesterday that I was actually gonna send you. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Yo, I saw this meme yesterday. It was like when your stock portfolio down is
Yeah.
down like what 10%, and like the index S&P is like down not even half 1%. That stuff was hilarious.
I think we're talking about the same one. It said something along the lines of when your stock when the Dow closes at all-time highs, but your portfolio closes at all-time lows. And then
Yeah,
it's
it was-
Donald Trump pointing his finger and it says something doesn't add up here. It's hilarious. It's so funny because, dude, that is so true for some people, a lot of people.
Someone in the Telegram chat was like, "Yo, Tanner's screenshot of gold looks exactly like the statistics on election night, just that random spike."
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny.
Shit was hilarious.
Okay, gentlemen, that was educational. Thanks a lot for inviting us to the call, Tim.
All right, bro. We'll be back. Let's see, Monday and start out slow, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday we'll ramp things up again and see if we can't get some nice movers next week. So
Sounds like a plan.
all right.
Have a great
Take it
day,
easy.
guys.
You too.
I want to see how SPY opens up here.
What was that name? What was that name you were what was that name that you were trading like maybe 2 weeks ago that I was looking at?
VIX.
No, not VIX. Man, what was it?
NEO, SQ, QS,
Was it Neo?
LTR, PTON.
It was Neo. I don't know. See, I don't understand like the price action in the stock market. I don't get it. The guy, the general structure is all the same, but I've never watched anything technically, because here's the thing. I think I've never tried like my scalping strategy in the stock market. So I'd be curious to see how it just seems too choppy.
I mean, if you trade futures, you'd be fine. Like the same shit. I don't really look at level 2 or anything like that if I'm trading futures. I just look at the chart. That's about it. No technical indicators. No, nothing really. For stocks, like me trading options, I probably got 25 different indicators going. I really don't use any of them. It's just kind of a extra confirmation kind of thing. But I think a lot of people that start trading options don't realize what implied volatility is. And they start doing dumb shit, and they'll place like a $500 position size and it'll be gone. Like 90% of that will be gone in, like 10, 15 minutes. definitely different, that's for sure. But I'm happy I made this switch a few years ago. SQ. Yo, take a look at SQ on your chart. I'm not really going to be day trading or anything today. I'm just trying to trade something for about 1-2 minutes, scalp it, get out, and that's it.
Seems interesting.
It's quick money.
Yeah, I just don't. There's just gaps and everything else. The market is, to me, choppy because it opens and closes so much. You know, you're used to it. I'm not used to this. When you're scalping, what is your time frame?
I use a 1 minute chart and a 5 minute chart.
Yeah.
Then I'll use a 5 minute algo and then another 15-minute algo. That's pretty much it. The algos don't really help too much for scalping. They're kind of shitty, but for day trading, it's a little better.
Dude, is this a big gap?
I can't see the whole chart. There we go. Is that SQ?
Yeah.
Shit looks mad different from my chart.
What time? Well, you might be on a different time frame too.
What are you on? 1 minute?
They're gonna look different because this is trading view. We're not gonna be able to see it the exact same.
Like the chart you have right now is the replica of my 20-day 1 hour chart.
Yeah, it's weird.
But if you try to trade Forex with like TOS, dude, like it's not good at all. Like I don't recommend Forex with this thing. I'd rather use TradingView. It's easier to just read the chart, honestly. Forex is a little fucked up on TOS. Plus the lag on your P&L is really friggin' weird too, dude. So like if you're trading Forex on TOS, you shouldn't even be looking at your P&L until you close the whole trade off, just because it's like 20, maybe 25 seconds like behind.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's weird. And it used to not be like this, but as soon as they announced free, equity trades, everyone tried to hop on TOS because they're all cheapskates. They didn't want to pay for their trades. And it slowed down the servers. There's a lot of lagging issues. And it sucks because they kind of ruined the platform. Especially if SPY tanks like more than 3% in a day. There's no way you're going to be able to place any puts on that thing because your platform's going to lag so hard you'll just not even want to partake. I'll switch over to E-Trade and I'll have no problems.
Yo, Nate, what is required to trade Forex on TOS?
On TOS,
Right.
I believe just a
Like,
margin account.
cause I've tried to do it before, but for some reason, like they basically were trying to say I wasn't qualified enough.
If you go to the application page, just type in like that you've got 10 years experience and you're an expert, and they should give you authorization. But if you're gonna tell them the truth and tell them like you're super new to it, they're not gonna let you do it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
would have been bad. Fuck.
Well, it's been fun watching NFP. I think I'm gonna be done looking at these charts for today. Got some things I need to do, and yeah, we'll have to see how the dust settles today from the news. So we'll see what happens. As long as we close up here on the weekly candles, you know, it'll be pretty nice. Daily candles will look decent. So we'll see what everything's looking like, and then we'll run it back next week. So
I'm gonna start posting a watch list like once a week on Sunday night,
yeah, not a bad idea.
just for the people that want to trade stocks.
That would be cool, Nate.
I'll give you guys levels, and I'll give you guys a breakdown of like where I'm looking to take a trade, whether I'm placing calls over a certain level, or if I'm placing puts over a certain or under a certain level. I'll give you like maybe eight to 10 tickers. But for the most part, I really don't trade live unless I'm just doing a voice kind of thing like this. I'm trying to get my YouTube going though. It's not looking good. I think they're gonna keep me banned for another 60 days. I gotta make that second YouTube channel though. Here we go.
Anyone else have any last questions at all? Anyone at all? All right, I'm gonna close this recording out.